All right, folks, we'll be getting started in just a few seconds here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Tuesday, August 17th, 2021. My name is Bojan Petreski, go by Bo. We'll be doing the 3D market commentary. My email is right there, boyan at tradictive.com. If you have any questions, comments, or any feedback you want to share, the disclaimer is there for your information, for your use. Let's go ahead and get started with the 3D market commentary. So if you do sign up with the free membership that we have on our website, tradewithufos.com, you can go to slash Boyan to sign up for that free membership. You'll be getting this newsletter, a 3D newsletter, newsflash, every day in your inbox. We call it 3D because we look at three dimensions of the market. Those three dimensions are the market climate, buy and sell UFOs, and the market volatility. The market climate, the indicator on the bottom side here, is giving us the direction basically, whether we should be looking for long or short opportunities. The unfilled orders, the proprietary software that we use, that you see the flying saucers here, are the ones responsible for upcoming turning points or potential entries or exits. And then, of course, the volatility. What is the speed of movement? How should we adjust our risk and reward ratio depending on how volatile things are? All right, so the first analysis that we're going to do here is on the S&P. As you see, the market climate is up. It is a confirmed climate. It is the 10th day out of typically 9 when we round this number up, as shown here as well. Right now, the S&P did close to a new all-time high yesterday. Since then, we've moved down a little bit. As you see, we've just been pushing higher and higher, although these are very, indecisive candles, in my opinion. We got a bit of a doji going on here, a couple of bullish candles here. This one definitely showing a little bit of strength, but again, now we may be looking at an engulfment today if the market continues in this direction that it's going in right now. The nearest UFO 43.715 to 43.41.5 is has already been touched a few times, hence the olive color instead of the light green color as it is here. So these couple of touches, do show that there's still some buyers here. They did test in and did find some more buyers and push price higher. Based on the VIX, we're looking at 16.97%, so 17% volatility. We're about a percent below that, risk off, risk on line in the sand. Okay, let's go ahead and move on down. So if you're looking for education, for courses, this is definitely the right place to do it. You can browse and register for a course using this link here. Any one of our courses, whether it's the future stocks, forex, backtesting, trading plans, or psychology, do come with a 3-month complimentary access to auto UFOs and auto climate. Really think that in itself is worth the money and the time that you would invest in it. All right, now let's look at crude oil. So we do have a confirmed down climate. It is the third day down out of typically 7. Um, we are in between two UFOs here, closer to the one up above at 69.19 to 71.96. And then the buy UFO down below is 60.77 to 58.73. Um, Based on the OVX, we are in elevated volatility for crude oil. We did have quite a bit of movement kind of kick in in crude oil. We've had, obviously, we've had quite a bit of movement, but we're still kind of, basically more or less in this range here between these lows here around the 66 area where um, price has just not been able to close below that and is now currently testing that low area. So we're going to see if we're going to see some sort of a potential breakout. In the meantime, we are looking at something like this on the daily. So we're going to see if we can break out of this descending triangle. Based on the OVX, we're also looking at 1.64 for the day. That looks like has already been done. Looks like the high was 67.66, the low was 66.54, so that's about $1.10, and that has not been done yet. So Crude is opening in about 20 minutes or so. Okay. Now, if you're not looking for coursework, you just want to get the software that we're utilizing. It is available for TradingView, TradeStation, and MetaTrader, and it does come with monthly or yearly membership. So definitely use this link here to access that uh, option, so you can review it for yourself. All right, next one up on the list is gold. All right, so gold is currently in an up climate, but it is not confirmed. It's been going on for 2 days. Gold has had quite a strong bounce from that, massive sell-off that happened, that touched these 60s, 80s, and below. I always said this 1700 number is a really round and very important number. It did go through it by about 20 points, and then has since then just went basically over close to $100 above. Sell UFOs. We have an overlapping UFO from 1799.7 all the way up to 1866. That UFO was the reason. This UFO right here basically was this action here created this UFO. This action right here, this sell off up here, created this UFO there. So we're in an overlapping situation right there. Very, very important area right here, as it was, a test up, drop down, retested again, and then, substantial drop down. So, very, very key area right there. Currently, we're looking at 15.62 volatility on GVC with the daily expected move of 1767. All right. Now, if you do need coaching and support, we do offer all asset advanced coaching. That does come with monthly, yearly, or all inclusive membership. Definitely click this link here to find out more about it. Additionally, as you may or may not be aware, we have daily live training sessions compatible really with all time zones. Um, so check it out and let us know what you think. All right, next one on the list is the dollar index. The dollar index is looking at a down climate. It is not confirmed as of yet. The sell UFO at 93.47 is right there up above, and then right below it is at 92.36 to 91.82. Based on the market volatility, we're looking at 5.46%. Dollar, also very important area for the dollar, is this 93 area right here. As you see, we've seen this, big move up, comes down, keeps testing, makes, pushes down a little bit, tests a higher high. Here, surprisingly, made a lower low, and here, but it still was able to climb back up and make these kind of moves happen. Um, this usually invalidates any sort of setups for continuation, but here we are. Proof right here in front of you that not all analysis can be right all the time, right? As a matter of fact, we were actually in a down climate as of this candle, and then continued to be in a down climate up to this candle until we had this massive move on the 6th of August that invalidated the climate and pushed the prices higher. And in the process of doing that, created this UFO. All right. Now, if you don't want to read this overview in your inbox, you can always join myself and my colleague Becky. We do these YouTube and actually all streams. We're streaming on Twitch, Facebook, LinkedIn, just about every platform out there that's used, where we have this market commentary shown. So you can use this link here though to access our YouTube channel, where there's thousands of videos already posted. So check it out and let us know what you think. Last but not least is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has resumed its a bullish move, right? It's gone from these 30,000s down here that was just at the beginning of August. Actually, I'm sorry, and beginning of July is when the move started. Um, and since then has just kept going higher and higher with few pullbacks. We're looking at a pullback right now here. It tested at 48,000 and has since then pulled down to the 46,000s, and now is currently in a UFO 46,402 through 43,87.5. And then the one up above it that's also testing it right there is at that 51,782.5 to 46,807.5. And then, of course, based on BVIN, we're looking at over 100% volatility, $3,700 daily expected move. So, extremely risky product. If you know what you're doing, it could definitely give you some really good day trading opportunities. But you really need to be aware of the risk when trading it. All right, that's that for the instruments for this. Excuse me, commentary. You can schedule a clarification call for any questions you may have when it comes to the courses, the indicators, or anything you may have that we do offer any services. You can use courses, apps, coaching, or membership. So click that link right there. And then, of course, last but not least, the news for the week. So a couple holidays yesterday. We have claimant court change, unemployment rate in Britain. Europe has GDP. Um, Retail sales in the U.S. Another speech by Powell, and then a few things from New Zealand, including interest rate decision, CPI in Britain, Bank of Canada CPI, and then FOMC minutes, unemployment change or employment change for the Aussie. Looks like we have a holiday there, and interest rate decision for China. Sorry for a second, I was like, wait a minute, who? Retail sales in Canada and retail sales in Australia are also on the calendar. All right, folks, thank you very much for joining me today on this 3D market commentary. Hope you found it helpful. I will be catching you shortly in the future session. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.